Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where last left off in Minecraft. Where that is today, of course, is with the... What is that? 10... What part are we on right now? Hold on, let me look this up. We are on 106 right now. Episode 106 of Minecraft, which means this is the 106th stream that I've labeled that way of Minecraft. I don't know if I've ever played it in the past. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the first time that I played it on stream was the Kingdom build. I almost wish it would have another date here that would tell you when the world started. There might be a setting for that. Anyways. Today, I gotta make myself a diamond shovel replacement because I'm an absolute fucking moron. And I gotta get all the villagers up to max level. That's a lot of fucking. Okay, this is cool. Walked on water and underwater. That's okay. I need to get more horse travel going. Games quit. Ooh, wait. What does that mean? Fish caught 53,000. That makes sense. This shit's cool. No blocks tuned. Oh my god. Where's that at? Times... Did I miss it? Yeah, I missed it. Times... G. 200. Well, I don't necessarily think that that's right, because me doing this is that, and I've done that a couple of times. So that's not really that accurate, because I've hit save and quit a lot without actually saving and quitting, and I've been in this one, and just in this one. Diamond shovel. Anyway, wait. There we go. That should be better. Yep, there we go. Google Chrome, man. Google Chrome likes to fuck up shit. Who sells shovels here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. I'm gonna have to... Please tell me there's one person. No? No. No. Fuck. That sucks. Well, there's a reason I've been gathering all these emeralds. Anyway, to start with what we've been doing since last Monday. Didn't really have much to talk about off stream, right? The most I have to talk about is on Tuesday. Some of these times are going to be insane. I'll admit that. My sleep schedule is fucked up, right? But at the same time, I'm getting good rest, obviously, or I wouldn't want to be streaming like I have been over the past couple of days. On Tuesday at 11:42 p.m., I thought, hey, Red Dead Redemption 2 getting the Labor of Love on Steam. That made me laugh. Like, what? They fucking abandoned that game. You're the weaponsmith, right? And you're the toolsmith. All right, Tankapult, what do you got for me? Fuck. At this point, it's more worthwhile. Like, if I do that, I'm gonna have to spend a lot more diamonds or whatever, not diamonds, emeralds than I want to. I thought it would let me get something easy and I would just boom, boom, boom. But that's right now, no. I'm not spending that many emeralds on that little experience, and I don't want to. Fuck it. Fuck it. The resources are just annoying to gather. They're not hard to get. It's just so annoying to do it. Tankapult. More experience for selling than for buying, hilariously enough. Anyway, that was insane to me to hear that, because it's like, you really have the audacity to say that, even though Lint, oh, you shouldn't have. Even though they've abandoned the online of the game for Red Dead Redemption 2, it still got labor of love. That's why I always look at reviews, or not reviews, but award shit as like the biggest bullshit ever. Because you cannot reasonably expect to give a legitimate reward to a company or to a game that has had the developers completely abandon any work on it whatsoever and then proceed to give it labor of love. Fucking No Man's Sky would have been better for that reward. Not making a profit, I don't think.
Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/records.
If you're thinking, I should go for a run today, but it looks like it could
2 into 3.
Sierra says save on epic rain jackets.
2 into 3. Wait, how? Efficiency 4 is all we need, right? So we would need 4 to get 2 3s, and the 3s go into 4. So we would have Unbreaking max and that max.
You really should have led with that. Sierra, let's get moving to your local store, like now. Go.
Anyway, Wednesday, 3:33 a.m. More people playing. No wait. No, I was playing Dwarf Fortress. And as I was like thinking, as I was playing Dwarf Fortress or whatever, I was like, you know what I might do in the future? I might, on stream, do a tutorial series for Dwarf Fortress. Because that is one of the few games that I truly, like, if I think about it, I probably spent more time in that game than any other game. Maybe. We'll think about it. So... and that would give us efficiency 3. And then this would give us efficiency... shit. Oh, give me those back! My emeralds! Shit. Where did I put the anvils? Okay, good. Good. For a moment, I was like, what did I do? For now, we'll leave it like that. Because I don't want to spend all that experience yet. Tankapult, where are you? You're a weaponsmith, Nord. This might be one of the better traders we could have gotten. The fact that each one of these has unbreaking and efficiency is kind of awesome to me. I might have to. Yeah. That's like. And we have somebody who gives us mending books, so that's kind of crazy. We got crazy RN Tankapult. Good shit. We're gonna work on the farm as well today. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably gonna do a tutorial series on stream for Dwarf Fortress. Damn, I was trying so hard not to say Red Dead Redemption for whatever reason. It's like, dude, no, not Red Dead Redemption, Dwarf Fortress. Because I have so much fucking knowledge of that game. There's some shit I need to learn, of course, because they got updates and shit, but I'll probably do that at some point in the future if I decide to do it. Coal. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tools go over here. No, wait. Wait. Hey! I found out what to put this in this chest! Let's go! That, I will know. I don't like that. The sponge will work. The sponge will work. Yep, that'll work. That'll tell me tools. Why am I keeping the sponges in here then? Because fuck you, that's why. Anyway. You go here. You go there. You go here for the time being. We've got Thursday, 7:44 a.m. This is a general statement about how people are on the internet. A lot of people will make a statement, an incorrect statement about something or someone. Other people will see that incorrect statement or false statement or whatever, and immediately assume it's the truth, and then run with it. And no matter what anybody else says, that's it. And it's like, you're and I think the reason that isn't because they truly believe that they're right. It's that they don't want to be wrong. So they do everything in their power to make sure that everyone knows they're right, you're wrong. Right? And the best part is even if you give them cold hard facts, they'll just be like, no, this is my truth. I reject your reality and substitute my own. What the fuck am I doing over here? Oh, I'm selling to your buddy. Your tool making buddy, wherever they are. Sponsored streams every third Saturday/Sunday. I've talked about that a couple of times, but I haven't talked about that on the today's thing, right? On the OYBT. Or no. OYT. Outdated YouTube blog thing. So BT.
Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. And when it comes to your laundry, adding Lysol laundry sanitizer.
Marble Blast Ultra on the 360.
Causing bacteria that detergents leave behind.
Well,
Lysol, what it takes to protect.
I'll
Try today.
mark that, but hold up.
What happens when you combine 3 long-time best friends and the fastest sport in the world? You get the Late Breaking F1 podcast.
You can join us every Wednesday and Sunday for previews, reviews, silly games, and our takes on all the latest news and gossip from the world of F1.
Whether you're an F1 expert or just getting into the sport, we look forward to welcoming you in to the late breaking community. So make sure you follow
The 15th
the show on
will be
Twitter.
next Monday. Hell yeah, let's go. I'll look into it. It'll probably take me a while to set that stuff up, though, because I got other stuff I plan to do as well. You know what's funny? I'm not going to tear this building down. I refuse to. And the reason I refuse to is, for those of you that weren't here when I first started working on this building was supposed to be where everybody worked at, right? That was supposed to be where everybody lived, but it wouldn't work out the way that I wanted it to because the idiots wouldn't go down the stairs consistently. So, I put them on one floor. I'm looking for... Where the fuck are they? Nope. Is it you? Yes, it's you. We've got at 6:07, this was also on Friday, but at 6:07, I noticed about the live action How to Train Your Dragon, and the fact that Gerard Butler is going to reprise that role as Stoic, aka Hiccup's father, for the live action. It's kind of awesome. We've got confirmation that apparently Jack Black is going to be playing as Steve from Minecraft Steve for that live action adaptation. What are our thoughts on that? I'm okay with live action adaptations. Is like, I don't give a shit, whatever. It's actually kind of crazy to me that they've decided to make a live action thing of Minecraft. Like, kind of awesome if you ask me. Like how Mario and shit like that's gotten live action adaptations. That's pretty cool to me. This is a topic of conversation that kind of got brought up. Anyways, but yeah, I like it. Well, your reaction is what the fuck, Relatize? A diamond for an emerald. Such a good deal. Don't mind if I do. That kind of wild. I know, right? It would probably be well, no, it'd be more emeralds, I bet. I wonder if there is a way to get a trade like that. So we lost a little bit of emerald, but I don't really mind. I'm not really hurting on emerald right now, and if I needed more, I could just sell a bunch of my stock that I currently have in the White House. The White House? The warehouse. This is not... If they made a wood... If they made a tree that gave you a white wood, like the birch does. So we should have made the warehouse out of birch. We could have called it the White House. Damn. Missed opportunity. But me saying that means we do have an opportunity to do something really funny, and you make something out of birch wood. So we'll have to think about that one. Metal Gear Solid 5 and why it is truly a disappointing game. This is going to be a pretty big discussion here. This is probably going to be what I spend the most time on, because I don't really have any other like things to say. Like, yeah, the sponsor streams. I plan on doing a sponsor stream every third week of the month in order to start being able to make more upgrades to the PC and what have you in general, right? So those are going to be days where I'm going to be playing games I probably normally wouldn't play on stream, just to check them out and just to, you know, get upgrades for the PC and stuff like that. That's about all I had to add outside of what we're about to talk about. I really enjoy Metal Gear Solid 5. Do not get me wrong by the statements that I'm about to make. Like, I want to preface that by saying that, right? I really enjoy that game. The problem is that it is such a disappointing experience because the game doesn't really stick to the the story's like so open-ended, and it kind of doesn't, like, it's got a story, it got a line on a story, but it gets to a certain point and it's like, oh, it's over. No, it just started. And then you keep going, oh, it's over. No, it just started. Then you get to a point to where you're going, oh man, I can't wait to see what happens next. And it's over. Because it's an incomplete game. The current like percentile that people give it, or that it's been given since last I looked into it, which was a couple years ago, but the percentile that I got for how incomplete the game was a legitimate third of the game is just incomplete. Not there. You are missing a third of the game. Of course it's going to be disappointing. Regardless of how fun it is, regardless of the fact you could be a mile away and start sniping people and then go in and take over the camp or whatever,
Thanks, man.
it doesn't matter. It's still a disappointment due to the fact that it's incomplete. It's one of the reasons why I think what they're going to do is they're going to go down the list of game releases, like remakes, and then they're either going to remake or release, like re-release, Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, they're going to do a complete game for it. Because it all depends on how well this remake does, and if they do what they seem they're going to do. I mean, for fuck's sake, they got David Hayter back to voice Snake for the remake. That's a good sign to me. That's a really good sign to me. You know what I mean? But, like, there's so much. Basically, Metal Gear Solid 5 is similar to shit, I played this game last year. I can't remember the name of it. Not Portable Ops. Peace Walker. 5 is a bit more similar to Peace Walker in the sense that most of the story that you're gonna get from that game comes from listening to the cassette tapes, which is pretty much the same damn thing that you get for Peace Walker. And I'm so glad I played those games. Oh, addendum to this as well. Apparently, July, they're having their a Metal Gear Con the 2nd. So that's pretty funny. I kind of got a little bit of I got amused because I was like, damn. I didn't even plan for shit to work out like that when I started streaming in July. By the way, this July is going to be my 5th year of streaming. I started in 2019, so this July will be the 5th year I've streamed. And I do have 1 year under my belt where I've streamed every single day. Never again will I do that for a whole year. There's nothing you can say or do to convince me otherwise. Would I stream for a significant amount, like a significant amount of days in a row in the future? Yeah, I could. But there's no fucking way in hell I'll ever do a full year again. And what I mean by significant time, I mean like go live every single day. But with Metal Gear Solid 5, the game is like, there's going to be spoilers inherently with this, and I apologize for that. If you don't want to get spoiled, you don't want to listen to this next part, I'll give you all a thumbs up when I'm done. For those of you that are listening, instead of watching, I'll say I'm done. Like, you won't know. What? Shut up, me. I started to say something about, because I know there are some people that'll listen to stuff. If you're listening and I talk about spoilers, shut up, me. Just shut up. You're talking in circles now. Anyway, the problem is that you get to the point that I'm talking about in the game, and then they will give you the missions that you've already done, but you have to do them in a very specific way in order to unlock more missions. And after you do that, you unlock more of the story. There's certain missions you have to play through again in order to have certain things happen. Like, it's that. The replaying like, forcing you to replay the missions before you unlock more content for the story is insane to me. Like, that is ridiculous. It's one of the reasons why, as much as I like the game, I've never beaten it outside of the first time I ever went through the game, right? And that's why, because of how disappointed I was when I beat the game. It was like, man, this sucks. This sucks. So I use it more as a game that I play occasionally. I haven't logged into it every day like I intended to. Probably should have, because I probably missed out on a bunch of premium currency there. Oh well, no big deal. But there are so many elements of that story that have so much potential. Basically, here's what we're missing. Again, this has... I'm going to talk a lot about characters, and some of you might not understand the names, but if you continue watching me in the future when I go through Metal Gear again, you'll understand more. From the point the game pretty much stops, we're missing the gathering of the rest of the individuals that are so prominent in Metal Gear Solid, right? Hell, we're also missing the collection of the individuals that are so prominent in Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Right? Those games take place directly after the events of 5. Because how I almost said Grand Theft Auto. Fuck, I was doing so good too. Shit! Because directly after the events of, like, how Metal Gear Solid 5 ends is literally the start of Metal Gear. So, Metal Gear Solid 5 is the end of the focus story of that character. I would have no idea what to do. I've heard about the Red Ring of Death. Honestly, the rod is one of the reasons why I've been so adverse to doing anything with. And I know, it's been a long time since I've ever heard about a Red Ring of Death moment. You got the red light though. That's less of a ring, more of a light. I have no idea what you're gonna do there. In all honesty, you'd have to bring it to someone to get it repaired, I guess. I wouldn't. Oh, well. Well, from what I heard about when I first heard about the Red Ring of Death, this was years ago, mind you. The Red Ring of Death was like, that was it. Once your Xbox gets that, you better either get it fucking sent in to get it repaired or get yourself a new Xbox. Gotcha. I just know about the Red Ring of Death. That's all I know about. Oh, I was about to mention PlayStation. So, a while before stream, I was using the restroom and scrolling through Google, looking up random shit, and I had an errant thought, and I was like, huh, I wonder how many companies certain companies have merged with, right? So I went down the list. I looked up what was the order that I did it. Amazon, Google, no, Amazon, Disney, Google, Sony. Amazon, Disney, Google, Sony. Right? Amazon's bought and merged, bought slash merged with over 100 companies, most of which never really heard of. Not Microsoft. Not Minecraft either, you idiot. Google. The reason I'm saying that though is Google is not its actual name. Apparently it's like Alphabet or something is the name of the company or whatever. Something weird like that. But Google has bought slash merged with over 240 companies. Sony, 87 companies. And Disney, it didn't really give me a direct number, but it was like 20, I think? 20 different big, like, I almost recognized every single name that Disney purchased. Pixar, Marvel, shit like that. Right? You're honestly better off just getting a new console. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. We got the shovel we needed, so that's good. We need dirt. We need dirt. Other top. Hold on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about regarding Metal Gear Solid 5. But yeah, there's so many character interactions that are missing. There's so much lore establishment that's just not there because the game's not really complete. It's kind of sad when you really start breaking it down.
Rent or buy new releases. Add on hundreds of streamers. One app, one password. Prime Video. Find your happy place. Restrictions apply. Prime membership must
Speaking of Prime,
Amazon Prime for details.
I saw that Control was on Luna for free. Or whatever. Like the special edition of Control that has all the DLC and shit like that. So if you have Amazon Prime, I would recommend you play Control. That was such a good game.
It was much needed.
And considering the fact that the Alan Wake series is canonically in that world as well, I'm interested to see if they do make a new Control movie, what that'll be like, or a game. A new Control game, what that'll be like. I said movie. I'm thinking about live act. It would be a pretty good movie if they turned that into one. I don't know what they would do exactly, if they would stick to what the game was about, or if they would make up their own lore, which they could, if they did it right, get away with it. But the problem with that is, it's probably going to still upset a lot of people regardless of what they do. That's just how people are. Exports are considered saves. Weird, actually, when you think about it that way. That's weird. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Well, regardless of all the things that are missing from Metal Gear 5, I'm kind of curious to see what they decide to do with the Metal Gear franchise in the future. Mind you, so far we only have confirmation of the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. Hopefully they do that right. I'll probably go back to this topic of conversation. Whoops. What the fuck? I'll probably go back to this topic of conversation if I can remember what the fuck I was saying. Fuck. Eh. I just kind of wish that the series would have been able to actually end, like officially end, instead of them throwing together some sort of a all right, this is where we're at, and here's the ending of the game. And it's like, we're missing so much. We're missing so much. Maybe we'll, like I said, maybe we'll get more. After that, Solo, again, this was all on the same day. Secondhand Lions movie, right? That is a movie that I would highly recommend. Anyone who's never seen it, never heard of it. It is... How do I word this without spoiling it? It's one of those movies that starts where it ends, and then it retells the tale, because the individual that is thinking about the information that they just got is reliving what they experienced, right? Like they're going through why it's so important that the call that they just got is as important as it is. And it is a funny and, like, it'll get you invested into the story. At least I feel it will. It's funny as fuck, though. It really is. Ah! New World. New World during this December was on sale for like 60-something% off or whatever. It was worth $15 for sale, so I was like, fuck yeah, I'm picking that up. So I picked up New World, waiting for the DLC to either go on sale or whatever it is that it's gonna do before I get it. And then we'll probably be playing that. The main reason I didn't get the DLC as well was less because I couldn't get it, and more because I was like, I don't have the time to play this fucking game, right? So, I'm not going to do something that'll make me want to play it, and that something that would make me want to play it is most assuredly the fact that I have new content to explore, kind of a situation. Alright, this should be fine, as it is then, so we can put... I guess we say screw it and keep the cobblestone there. That's actually kind of a cool little idea to have, like, maybe I can do something cool with that. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I'll probably put stone there. Explore this area and make sure it's been marked, because this is an area that I'm not gonna fill in. Ooh, hello there. Piece of candy. Honestly, I'm picking up this more so to sell it than anything else. Because in all honesty, blocks of coal actually will work better than I was about to say. I was about to make a comment, then I realized, wait a minute. With the auto furnaces, the blocks of coal are really useful. Like, really useful. Because blocks of coal are more efficient. Like, I think if you did a block of coal versus a stack of 9, it's 9, right? A stack of 9, things, I don't think it's as efficient. We could test that out, actually. How do we test that out? Ah, now I'm definitely gonna have to use fucking... Actually, fuck it. We'll do that. The main reason why I got it, outside of it being on sale, was also because over the past couple of days, I had been before I got New World, I had been itching to play something like an MMO, and I'm like, I can't do that right now. I cannot play an MMO right now due to the fact that I've got myself busy playing other games that I've never played before, and I'm really into them right now. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, I want to go through that. Fallout, I want to go through those games. Because I really enjoy Fallout 4, but I don't know much about the iconic series at all. So I kind of want to dive on into it and see what's up. That, and I also want to kind of get a feel for what type of mods I'm going to be going for based off of my experiences with the previous Fallouts. Because a lot of the time when you see mods, you're going to get a situation where people are going to like focus on things that they liked from the previous installments and put them into the most recent installment. Do you think we get another Fallout game that takes place? Where would the next Fallout game take place? Because where have they taken place so far? I think Fallout 1 and 2 took place in the same area. Fallout 3. Where does Fallout 3 take place? Because I know New Vegas takes place in New Vegas, like where Vegas used to be, right?
Getting more than
Nevada? Is it Nevada?
Welcome to Huntington. Real people compensated for
No idea. That's something I probably have to Google. I'm not bothered by it right now to do so. I love how easily I got distracted here. Also, did I really? Is this really the? It is. It is. Really? I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. That's not cool. Not worried about it right now, though.
Maybe just do Pilates. Sierra, let's get moving to your local store, like now. Go.
Ah, fuck. Got a case of the yawns. So I think we're gonna actually have an entranceway where that bridge is at. Into that location. That actually, I like that idea now that I think about it. So we'll keep that open for the time being. Let me write this down actually now that let's get done with the topics, the main topics of conversation. Leading up to the game, like what exactly I did over the games that I played during stream. Ah, this was the last thing that I wrote down. 2:44 a.m. Best Buy is removing all physical media from their stores as of this week. So, DVDs, video games, anything that is a physical thing there like that, media-wise, they're getting rid of it. That kind of blows my mind, if I'm being honest. All right. Now here's the thing. I know I discussed it a while back. I went up there and I was talking about how I wanted to move the trees to a different location. I wanted to push that back that mountain, so we can't really do the farm there. We've got the shovel. That's stupid. I mean, it's definitely weird, but there's got to be a reason they're doing it. Like, it's costing them more to have the physical media there than it is if they took it away. I would imagine it would be something like that, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense for them to get rid of the media like that. It's like, what are you doing? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We'll see how well that turns out for him, though. Might as well work on this while we're rambling still. Ah! Appreciate that, Insane Baboon. So here's the question. You forgot West Virginia. West Virginia's on that list too. Because regardless of what your thoughts are about it, Fallout 76 is a Fallout game. So we've got California, Washington D.C., Boston, Nevada, and West Virginia. Where's the Florida? Let's have one take place in Florida. Why not? Fuck it. That would be interesting, I think. Or I was gonna say Ohio. We could have one in Ohio. That would be kind of interesting. That I would personally, any game that would take place in Ohio, I'd be all for, just to see what their take on it is, you know? As for during stream, that was kind of like disassociated with stream. Some of the things that I talked about, I came up with during stream. But as for the gameplay and what we did during stream, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fortnite were the primary games we played, of course. Didn't really get any story elements done at all, but we've got our honor back up to almost middle again, so we're almost neutral with our honor in RDR2. However, I decided as we were going around and like catching legendary fish and discovering secret waterfall entrances and stuff like that, like we had some cool moments that got me pretty distracted while I was doing the fishing challenges. We didn't get much done story-wise, I'll be honest. So this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the plan is to actually get more done story-wise, but not get into the next chapter yet. Mind you, it's going to take me a while to get through, because every time I do a story mission, I kind of want to go around and see if there's some shit that I could, like, anything else that I could do in order to, you know, not miss out on anything. I gotta put some stone down here. Then again, I don't know if this is low enough. Because here's the thing. I think I need to replace this first layer here, right? The first layer of stairs with like a little bit of a high-rise glass wall to try and make it like, this is the Colosseum. If arrows start going, we don't want, like, say, how the Colosseum existed as a form of punishment, right? That's kind of one of the reasons why the Colosseums existed in the past. So the idea is, if we were going to have prisoners thrown into this area, then we don't want those people, if they got their hands on a bow or whatever, to shoot said bow at the crowd. So we would definitely want to make sure that that's well protected. Got a case of the yawns today, apparently. Which is funny because all day I've been fine. And I'm not tired. I don't know, like, I'm not tired. I don't know what it is. But, like, I've just got a case of the yawns.
We know starting is the most important thing. So start today with up to $600 off Peloton bike purchases and get FC the song? Did they FC the song? Because if they FC the song, that's the first thing I'll react to. Almost. Oh. And Peloton Entertainment, so you can watch your favorite shows and
So got a new PB.
Shop our New Year's offers at onepeloton.com/deals. Terms apply.
Yes! Oh, it was -6. No. No, there's more? Wait. Oh, no.
Carefully selected for exceptional quality and optimal absorption. But it doesn't stop there. Every batch of AG1 goes through a rigorous testing process, so you can trust the ingredients are safe. Tap the banner and start your AG1 journey today.
Hold on, give me a second. This isn't exactly going to be 20 questions, but I am going to ask a couple of questions. Was it associated with Clone Hero, or was it associated with a physical action that Jared took? Clone Hero. So it's about the song. So they got -3, and then they either proceeded to switch to a different song, get a worse thing, or... Okay. I can't think of it. It could be because I'm newer to the community of Clone Hero and stuff like that. Like this is currently the newest community that I've started to dip my toe in. I couldn't imagine. He switched to a different controller? We talked about this yesterday, didn't we? I can't think of it right now. I think I know what it is, but I can't get the thing. Did they miss one note after that? Did they miss one note after that? They missed one note after that, didn't they? Right after that, they played the song again and went -1. Because... that face I made was me being disappointed with myself. Because we literally... I read the fucking... The dictionary. The dictionary of that. I read it. And fucking... I couldn't think of the word. I was like, it's about the strumming, isn't it? Ah, fuck it. I'll just say this, because I'm not going to get stuck on this for 12 hours, because I can't think of it right now. Shit. You'll have to tell me this time, though. I couldn't imagine. But yeah, so we're getting our honor to go up. It's actually really easy to get your honor up. That's one of the reasons why I'm going to start doing main story missions again. That, and I'm starting to get that feeling of like, alright, I'm like kind of, there's like nothing to do. I have to do the main story in order to unlock certain aspects of the story to be able to complete more challenges and be able to do more things that I want to be able to do. I'm not going to 100% the game, I don't think, but I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do all the treasure hunting and all that shit, but that cleanup shit that I'm gonna do, I'm only going to do it near the very tail end of the game. Or maybe not near the very tail end of the game, but here's what I'll do. I'm going to Google a couple things that are possibly going to spoil me on shit, but the reason I'm going to Google those things is because I'm going to get information on where to go for the maps, where to go for the dinosaur bones and all that. Like, I need this information in order to do what I do, because fuck trying to find it on my own. I refuse. We should have FC'd it yet. Oh, no. Well, hopefully they'll get it done sooner rather than later, considering what we just seen, what you just said. Basically says, it's just doing it at this point. It's not a question of whether or not it's possible. It's literally just a matter of doing it at this point. Like... Yeah. That... Honestly, I would say miss F scene at the end of the song is one of the worst things you can do. Like, missing one note near the end of the song is like... I want to play... This is a joke. This is a joke. Oh, also, thumbs up for earlier. Whoops. I want to play Russian roulette with every single cylinder loaded. That's what that kind of shit's like. Obviously, it's a joke. Or another way to word that joke is I want to play Russian roulette with a
M9. Is it M1911 or is it just 1911? Eh, whatever. You get the point. Ah, you thought he got... Oh, I see. I see. You thought it was like the... Like, yeah, but it wasn't. Okay, got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Got it. That's weird. That's weird how that works. Wait, I'm actually capturing cats like this? What the fuck?
So it's time for your FanDuel crew to make their bets. So, what's the move tonight, gang? You know the new customers who bet $5 get $150 back in bonus bets?
The difference between efficiency 3 and efficiency 4 is fucking insane.
Bet all the stars with all your friends and
Like, the difference between efficiency... Nope. Nope, I can't do that. I have to have efficiency 4. That's taken way too long for me. It's not satisfying enough. There's no fucking way I can do that. Where are you? I need emeralds. That needs to be rectified fucking immediately for me. Holy shit. Put this shit away. Put this away. Put those chests away.
At Miami University, you'll have
Put some of that dirt away, in all honesty.
as you prepare for a life of meaning.
Because I'm not doing with the dirt what I wanted to do, or I finished what I wanted to do with the dirt.
And the country's number 50
Give me scissors 61.
Miami puts the life you want within reach. Tap now to discover how students like you launch amazing futures at Miami University.
So, Fortnite, what I've been doing on Fortnite is basically just grinding the entirety of the game. The BR, Fortnite Festival, the racing, and the other one. Lego I haven't really played, but yesterday I did like all 4 of the games. An hour apiece. Oh, excuse me. An hour apiece. And I had a blast and a half doing that. Where the fuck are you? We have 7 levels left. Fuck. Oh, that ate my level so much. You know what I'm gonna do? Again, I'm gonna try. I keep saying this and I haven't really done it, but there will come a time where I'm going to actually buckle down and really, really, really start to do some off-stream shit in this game. Who has mending? You do. 20 and a book. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that probably right after we get done with Minecraft, just to get done with some of the challenge that I need to get done with, in order to unlock all the unlocks that I want to unlock. And then after that gets done, I'm immediately going to switch over to probably the React Andy section. And then we'll go from there. Can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. I will say, I think I'm going to have a better time of having topics to discuss, because what I'm going to do in the future is I'm basically going to, right after stream, I'm going to open the text document of subjects to talk about after stream, and I'm going to go like, all right, this is what I did on stream. Boom. And then I can like go, all right, we'll start with Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. That's what I basically want to do. I basically want to have those be the 5 big bullet points for each day of things that I think to talk about on those days. And what better than on the stream days than to say, oh, this is what we're going to be doing. Also, another subject to talk about. I don't remember exactly who said it. I know one of y'all who are probably currently chilling in the chat said it. But somebody yesterday who was talking about what were my favorite, like my top 5 games I've played in 2023. After they made that comment, I was like, you know what? Thinking about it, I like the idea of having like an end of the year, like on the first stream back to the year, to have a bit of a year in review type of thing, where I discuss some of my favorite games, some of the things that I was most disappointed by regarding gaming, stuff like that. I kind of like that idea. Games that surprised me, whether or not I played them. Like, games that were a surprise. Hi-Fi Rush. That game came out of nowhere. Was announced and released on the same fucking day. And it was a damn good game. Or is a damn good game from what I've seen. Right? Hell, it's an awesome game to just listen to because of the fucking music going on in the background. Oh, man. Didn't start stream today with, like I did the other day with the just chatting section, because I figured might as well have the starting just chatting section, not really go over anything too ridiculous, or if I do, I'll just go over it again during the Minecraft thing, or maybe I'll just keep it off stream, right? Maybe I'll keep that section off stream just for shits and giggles. Like keep all the just chatting stuff. I did that because I'm debating something right now. I don't know. All I know is I'm about to go chop down some trees. Specifically, I'm going to chop down the dark oaks. And after chopping down the dark oak, I think that is going to be chopping down and replanting the dark oak. That'll be where we end up wrapping up, I think, for Minecraft today. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. I definitely want to check that out. So here's the plan. What we're going to react to after this is going to be, well, after Fortnite. It's going to be probably that first. Normally I like to do it with the order of operations, but I'm kind of getting more and more into Clone Hero, Guitar Hero, stuff like that. I'm getting more and more into it because I'm actively playing the fucking game on, or not the game, but playing a game similar to it with the Fortnite Festival, right?
Doing something is everything.
Shop our New Year's offers at onepeloton.com/bills. All access membership separate terms apply.
So we'll probably watch that first, and then we'll check out the other stuff, and I'll bring up why I'm watching the other stuff. So that's something I'm excited for. But again, it's probably gonna be what?
At the time, I needed all the help in the world. And how did your banker help? I didn't
Maybe an hour or two
all the help I got from Sierra. It was much
to get that reboot rally shit done in Fortnite. Here's my biggest thing with Fortnite, the current standing of it. I am so fucking curious as to what is going to be added to the game, added to the platform. I'm gonna start calling Fortnite a platform at this point.
Sierra, let's get moving.
Hmm.
ship is sharing deal.
Because I want one of your McNuggets.
And I need some of your quarter pounder.
There's a deal for everyone at McDonald's.
We might do something with that.
10-piece chicken McNuggets, a quarter pounder, or a Big Mac, and get another for just $1. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
We're reaching that point to where it's kind of surprisingly I'm starting to run out of things to talk about today, because like this week has kind of been more of a bleh week for me, because I spent, hilariously enough, I spent a couple of days kind of just lazing about, primarily due to the weather absolutely throwing me through the ringer. Like it being somewhat decent one day and then being absolute shit the next. Ugh. That does suck though. Slipped right through my fingers. If you don't know what that's a reference to, if you've never seen it, the Disney cartoon Mulan. Would recommend. I don't know anything about the live action of Mulan. I'd have to check it out and see if it's worthwhile. But here's the thing about some of the live actions that people always dog about. Or dog on. I think the ones that people dog on, but no one really talks about after they've been out for a while, are decent live action adaptions. Because there are some that I could talk about that are like, yeah, no, that's just shit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is bad. The people who made it should feel bad. And end of story, right? Yeah. But I'm kind of glad, because at the same time, they kept the run, and now, this is the thing. Your brain has a tendency to kind of be more powerful than people give it credit for. Because if you go into something thinking that you're not going to do it because of whatever reason, there's a higher chance of you not being able to do it for whatever reason. But if you say, fuck it, I'm going to go balls deep or whatever, hey, you accomplish shit that you normally wouldn't accomplish. So that right there is just... What days does Jared stream? On average. Because I wanna make a statement. I wanna make a prediction. I wanna know if I'm right. Monday and Thursday. So today, no. Tuesday and Wednesday. Friday. Oh, well, in that case, possibly today. If they do stream, I'll send the raid on over to them. For sure. If they do stream today, I will send the raid on over to Jared's. And that makes sense, too. That makes sense. My prediction was going to be Friday, maybe Saturday, if not Friday. But if they're doing it today, possibly today. But I'm gonna stick in with what I said. That was my final answer, regardless. Regardless if and they get it today or not. Or if they stream today or not, I mean. Ah, okay. That changes things then. Shit. Well, if I had known that, I would have said... I probably would have said Wednesday if I had known that. That's when they're going to get the FC. Still doesn't mean I'm not going to root for them. They get the FC today, that would be fucking phenomenal. Let's fucking go. Like, how long have they been on that grind for? Because it's been a while since they started doing Through the Fire and the Flames at 180%, right? Fucking wow. Can you send me a link to that one, please? As well, when we get to the React Andy section. Like, holy shit. Freebird 300%. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. That's awesome though. To be that passionate about the thing that you're doing to the point to where you decide to do shit. I need wheat. I need to make a farm. We need wheat. We have a lot of wheat here, but basically the lower this mutton gets, the closer and closer I have to get to reestablishing the farm. Given that information, instead of working on the Coliseum, you know what, actually? You know what? I think I'm going to do what I talked about. I'm going to cut this side of the mountain back, which I'm going to basically have to cut it. I'm going to have to cut it, like, maybe not back as far as I was going. I have to rewatch. I got to cut it back a bit. I got to extend this fence out, get rid of those houses, move the houses over here, move the villagers over, cut them off, and then put the farm from over there over to this location, I think. Or was it I was pushing these back? Yeah, I was pushing these back. And I was going to, after pushing those back, Bob is going to stay there. Bob is staying right fucking there. I might give Bob a little bit of a smaller enclosure. But Bob's punishment is never over. Bob's punishment will be over when the kingdom's fully built.
Let's get moving to your local store.
That's crazy to me. Like, I think about doing grinds for certain games. Like, I think about when I'm going to be speedrunning this September, right? Just checking it out. I'm going to be speedrunning Armored Core 6, I feel. Like, I'm more and more confident every day that I'm going to be speedrunning Armored Core 6. And I'm getting excited for it, but at the same time, I'm like, man. It's going to be kind of crazy, I think. Because, hold on. What do we got currently for Armored Core? Armored Core 6 speedrun. What do we got? Again, I'm not gonna beat, like, the goal is not to beat the #1 score and get the world record or anything like that. The goal is to just do a speed run that's like quicker than at least the slowest time on the list. That's all I want to accomplish. We'll see where it goes from there. Maybe I'll really like speedrunning and maybe I'll do it more often. I don't know, but I'm going to refuse to do it until September. I like doing themed months, and sometimes the theme every month changes every year. The theme for the month will change on the year. Like, I'm kind of hoping, the reason I'm going to start getting into, like, more focused on the main story of Red Dead Redemption 2 is because I want to be in Fallout by February. Not at the start of it, but before February ends. If that means that I'm playing Fallout 1 on February 25th, then let's go. How much time does that give me? It gives me 18 days. 18 3-hour streams. What is 18 times 3? 54? 18 times 3, because if you take the 10, you multiply by that by 3, that's 30. Then you take the 8, multiplied by 3, that's 24. So 30 plus 24 is 54. Yep. 54. 54. So we have 54 hours at least of time to go through for Red Dead Redemption before I want to be playing Fallout. Now, mind you, it's not set in stone. Keep that in mind. This is just like, more than likely, this is the way that it's going to work out. But this is only if I do one section that's 3 hours long. I could do a full focus and do 6 hours. If I were to double that time, 108 hours of time, I'd have the game beat by then for sure. I've been fucking around a bit. But now that I'm gonna start leaning towards more main story stuff and like going through shit a bit quicker by looking up like where to, like, if I don't get all the cigarette cards, oh well. If I don't get all the other shit, that side content, oh well. But the one thing I want to do, all the legendary fish, all the legendary animals, and all the hunting shit that you need for upgrades. That's the one thing that I really want to do before I beat the game. Like, I want to make sure I have every outfit I could possibly own. That's the big thing for me. So we'll definitely get the game done in the time that... I love how distracted I got. I'm meaning to be cutting wood right now, but I got so distracted that I was like, whatever. It's not really pertinent right now. I'm glad I came back here to pick this stuff up, though. I just realized something. It's a realization that I'm not going to get into. Because the realization is revolving around some secret stuff that I'm going to be working on in this game. You'll have to find out yourself by exploring this world whenever I upload it. Mind you, like I said, basically I'm kind of holding off on doing all the secret shit for off-stream or for after I get done building the kingdom proper and I'm done. Then I just focus on playing this game off-stream in order to do... I need to fill this in at some point. In order to do all the secret shit. Dumbass. Plans for next week coming up now. More fucking Red Dead Redemption 2, of course, but with a main story focus. Possibly more No, nah, fuck! What? Mouth, what is wrong with you today? Not more Fallout, not more Final Fantasy, more Fortnite. Fuck! I'm like, no, it's not Fallout, no, it's not Final Fantasy. The reason I brought up Fortnite. Ah! The reason I brought up Fallout is because I was just talking about, and the reason I brought up Final Fantasy is because Final Fantasy's kind of been in the news a bit recently. And what I mean by news is like the Final Fantasy 14 MMO got the update stream or whatever, where they were talking about new classes or whatever being added and the new update and all that. So of course it's more on the brain for me right now, even though I've never played Final Fantasy 14. The only Final Fantasy game I played was 15. That was my introduction to the series. And yes, I am interested to play other Final Fantasy games, but realistically, I'm going to be waiting until like all of Final Fantasy comes out, Final Fantasy 7 Remake comes out, before I decide to play that game. Right? Like, I want all the games to be out in a collection. I don't give a shit if the collection is going to be like the price of all 3 games put together. But that's what I'm going to wait for, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to probably come out like that on PC or some shit, I don't know. But there are some Final Fantasy games that I haven't gotten into, because once again, just look at how long I played Red Dead Redemption for. I have over 100 hours of it logged into on Steam. And I'm probably going to put 100 more hours into it. Did you say 60? You might have said 64 due to the due to the fact that in Minecraft the items stack to 64. I don't get why every item in Lego Fortnite do not stack to 50 now. Like, only a handful of the items actually stack to 50. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Oh, also, I forgot how many free games I ended up getting through Amazon Prime. I rediscovered those recently. I've got a lot more games than I thought. One of which, or 2 of which, are a couple of older classic Star Wars games that I will go through at some point. Don't know when, but at some point. Anything else that I plan to do? I mean, same old on Monday. Minecraft leading into the React Andy stuff, unless something else pops up that I want to do beforehand, kind of like how today has. Like, yesterday I was talking about playing Fortnite at the start of stream, and I was like, wait a minute, it's Monday, I can't do that. Well, I could, but I really like doing this. I kind of like sitting down and putting my thoughts into... Like, I like putting my thoughts out there and what I feel like discussing. Like, things that caught my interest. Yeah, no, after we get done with Red Dead Redemption, Fallout 1 we start, which we're gonna get closer and closer to that every single day in the coming future. You know what I might do? There's a part of me that's like, I might say fuck it and do a main story mission or 2 on Friday, and then go through and do treasure hunting stuff or whatever. The idea is to get to playing Fallout at the start, like at some point in February we start playing Fallout. We're probably going to play each Fallout game, take a break to play another game, and then move on. Sometimes there's going to be interruptions, though. Sometimes I'm going to be playing a game, and then in the middle of playing that game, I'm going to have to take a break to play something else or do something else, depending on what gets released or announced or what have you. And then we're going to go from there. I'm waiting for the rest of the trees to fall, the leaves to dematerialize, so I could get the rest of the saplings. Ugh, stretching. Because, like, whenever it comes out for PC, which it's got to come out for PC at some point, it was like a 1.5 year delay before it came out for PC for God of War. God of War Ragnarok coming out on PC will cause me to buy God of War for PC and then God of War Ragnarok for PC, and I'll play both of those probably back to back because of how much I enjoy. God of War, that's one of the few games that I've played and beat like 4 or 5 times. Modern games. One of the modern games that I played through and beat 4 or 5 times, which it's been a while since I've done some shit like that. Armored Core. That's the most recent game I could think of that I played through. Armored Core was unique though. I played through and beat that game a couple of times because there was new content each time we played through it, which was awesome. I'm starting to look at and add more games to my Steam wish list and follow list or whatever it's called, because there's quite a few games that I've noticed that like seem to be right up my alley. Maybe I can go over those games later, like some of the ones that have most made me go, oh my, I want to get that immediately. My timing was impeccable because we're starting to get to that point in the conversation where I'm not going to have many subjects to talk about regarding what I've been over, like the week or what have you. I may play this game off stream this week. Again, every time I try and say I'm going to, I never do it, but every time I say I may do it, I end up playing this game off stream. Anyways, I may play this game off stream in order to... I'm not going to build anything. The most I'll do is I'll push back this. That's the most I'll do off stream, is push this back. Otherwise, if I do play this game off stream, it's to AFK fish to gain experience, which I'm going to start doing way more often. Like, if I'm about to go to bed, I'm going to be like, alright, Minecraft to AFK fish. Because we have an AFK fishing spot right there. And I have a couple of fishing spots I do need to go to AFK fish at in the future. Because I want to fill these up with the unique type of fish. I used to have these completely full with like different types of fish, but now I'm either going to do one of two things. I'm either going to make each row be the bog standard fish you can catch, or I'm going to proceed to say screw it. Because like I said, I want this to be set up to where you don't have to have mods to experience this. But there's a part of me that might, for shits and giggles, make this just an open warehouse thing for, like, if you do want to see what's there, you have to have those mods. Or whatever. Not have to, but should have those mods. Alright, let's do, let's finish up, and then we'll wrap up with Minecraft, because there's really not much else I could think of to talk about. Oh, I watched the first episode of Solo Leveling. If you don't know what Solo Leveling is, it is previously a South Korean web novel that has been turned into an anime. The first episode of Solo Leveling follows the manhwa perfectly, and I could not recommend the anime more, in all honesty. I know some people aren't really into reading, and if you are into reading manga, manhwa, stuff like that, I would recommend the Solo Leveling manhwa, because holy shit, it's good. It's fucking good. And the fucking animated, oh man, it's so... I'm excited for episode 2. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm so hyped for episode 2 after watching episode 1. I haven't really, like, that's the most, honestly, that's like the first thing it feels like in years that I've actually sat down and watched. Because normally I don't watch movies or TV shows or shit like that. I watch YouTube. The most recent movie I can remember sitting down to watch is a movie I already watched, RoboCop 2014, was it? The most recent RoboCop that came out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 3, and then 3, and then half and half. 1, 2, 3, half, and half. 1, 2, 3, half and half. 42.
And Peloton Entertainment, so you can watch your favorite shows and live sports as you ride. Shop our New Year's offers at onepeloton.com/deals. Terms apply.
Every day at Sierra,
Every day I'm shuffling. Alright, there we go. So that's going to give us a couple stacks of coal.
those incredible prices are 40 divided by 25.
If I do this, that doesn't give me that. I have to do this to get the experience. I might have fucked that up by ripping it out of there. In all honesty, I might have fucked that up.
Visit your local Sierra store today or shop online at sierra.com.
What did I need the stone for? I did need the stone for something. Shit. It's gonna start spawning in. Yeah, whatever. Perfect timing though, because we can rest and then get ready to wrap up, because I literally have nothing else that comes to mind to talk about regarding plans or anything like that.
And begin your day with the foundational nutrition your body craves. Tap the banner and start your AG1 journey now.
Oh, you know what? Really quickly, let me actually go through that before I do. I said I was going to go through it maybe after this, but this might be a good idea to go through the games that caught my interest to bring attention to them, at the very least. Right? So, games that I've recently added to my list: Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, Lies of P, The Settlings, Road to Vostok, which seems like a single player Escape from Tarkov, the DLC for New World, Light No Fire, Gray Zone Warfare, Once Human, Quasimorph, Deep Rock Galactic, I'm might get into in the future, and that's the most recent games that I've added on my list. Like the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I didn't even plan for that. The 10 most recent games I've added. The next time I add 10 games past Warhammer 40k, I'll talk about them. Holy shit, that was impeccable. Impeccable. Anyway. Road to Vostok is the game that I'm probably most interested in getting, considering some of those games have already come out. I'm just not, like, into them. Because, like, that interests me. A single-player, like, survival game like that could be really interesting. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. Any other topic of conversation to go over before we wrap up here? I mean, I've already been over. Last week I went over what exactly I wanted to do in this on this place so far. So yeah, that's pretty much all I could think of to really go over for today. I think that, yeah, that's going to be it for me. So, for those of you that are new here, if you haven't already, which people who are watching live right now, stick around. We're going to switch over to Fortnite. For those of you that are new here, I'm wrapping up for YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. So if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel, as well as my main channel. If you're watching on YouTube, links will be down in the description below through all my links. Exclamation point links like so if you're watching on Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD while it's still up there. Be sure to follow me on Twitch and catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST EDT Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I'm going to be late, as well as where you can communicate with other citizens of the kingdom, and whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Until next time, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.